Welcome to the Figure Zone. Today we've got another third-party 1/6 scale preview video. Now these are third-party figures, which means the companies do not own the rights to produce these figures. They make them so they can make some cash. We buy them. We want to help fill out our collections because sometimes the big 1/6 scale companies don't get around to making these figures, or a third-party company will make a variation on the figure. So if you're cool with that, cool. Not cool with that, cool. I like to pre-order my figures from 16kit.com. TNS Figures, and Giant Toy. All trusted sellers, great customer service, fast and free shipping, and they have rewards programs also. Check out their website links in the description below. First up from Classic Toys is the 1/6 scale costume set, Q3 2022, and $58. Now this is a just costume set. There's no body, no head sculpts included. You just get the costume and you get the 10 rings. And of course this is based off the Wenwu, aka the Mandarin, whatever we want to call him there, whatever he prefers to be called at the time, from Shang and Legend of the 10 Rings. Played by Tony Leung. Great freaking movies such as Hard Boiled and Hero and tons frackin' more. Now again, just a costume set. They're showing the rings like a little glowing feature there. I think that's just some sort of Photoshop thing going on there. I don't think they really glow. So they're just plain rings. One of the many awesome things about this movie was they actually use Hungar training iron rings for training and for fighting. I liked how they use those as opposed to just the rings that go on your finger. It's a kung fu movie, so use some kung fu stuff. We saw Chiu Chi-ling wear these in Kung Fu Hustle, which is an awesome frackin' movie. Many martial arts movies are wearing these things. So these look pretty cool. I'm liking them. The rings look pretty awesome too. Looks like they did a pretty good job of those. And you get 10 of those in total. Don't know how they stay on the arm 100% like the way they're showing right there. Maybe you got to add some blue tack to something to keep them on there. And again, just a costume set. If you want, go on eBay and pick up a Tony Leung head sculpt. There's a bunch of companies out there who've made him, and there's sure going to be a bunch more. And of course, also, Hot Toys is making the official figure, and the head sculpt for that looks pretty frackin' awesome too. So you just mainly have an alternate outfit for your Wenwu figure. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with the spacing apart of the rings, how they're just kind of staying there in that position. I know if you put those things on, they're just going to flop down to the wrist unless they have some sort of plastic dividers that are clear they put inside there. I'm assuming the Hot Toys ones, the official ones, are going to have that, but I'm not sure if these are going to have that. The Hot Toys may not either, but I think I would take like a little tiny piece of blue tack and stick it in the inside of the ring and kind of press it onto the arm in one spot. It'll definitely stay. That frickin' blue tack is motherfrackin' strong. If you're enjoying this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel big time. What that does is, in the matrix, it creates an algorithm that sees viewer interaction with this video. That way this video gets shared with more and more people, and more people can check out these awesome frackin' figures. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of these pre-orders for these cool third-party figures. From JF Studios is the JF001 1/6 scale Edward figure, Q3 of 2022, and $178. This figure is based off of Edward Cullen, played by Robert Pattinson from the Twilight series. Now with this, you get the head sculpt, a full outfit, 6 hands, and a floor base. I assume there's a body coming with this set. Not totally sure. Usually they always say it comes with a body. We'll find out. What's interesting is look at this head sculpt. It has like an attached neck, and it has like this little flaily piece so it can go inside the shirt and cover up parts of the neck so you don't have any kind of neck joint exposed. That's kind of interesting. I think this is the first time I've seen something like that. So that's kind of cool. I don't know how it goes in. I'm assuming just a basic ball joint. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, I kind of liked these movies, even though they were kind of corny. The sparkly vampires, a little silly. I just always loved the vampires and all the different types of magical creatures in movies. And this had some dark undertones there. I mean, there was people getting ripped apart into pieces. That's kind of cool in my book. And it's up to you if you think the likeness is on. If anything, grab this figure to at least have a Twilight series figure. I'm not sure if any other companies made it. If they have, let me know in the description down below. I'm curious. But yeah, it's not too bad. The clothing looks pretty cool. The hands look pretty cool. So let's see what happens when this guy ships. Now for what we've all been waiting for is the SooSoo Toys SST-03916 scale The Last Sun Returns figure. The release date is Q2 of 2022 and it's $168. Now this is a Superman figure in the Kingdom Come style outfit played by Superman Returns actor Brandon Routh. This was from the CW Arrowverse crossover series, which was Crisis on Infinite Earths. And we get the head sculpt, a 32 centimeter tall body, 6 hands, full outfit, and a stand. Now this figure with this suit look is officially canon with the DC Expanded Universe. In this series, Ezra Miller's Flash meets Grant Gustin's Flash, and pretty much they geek out in each other's different clothing and stuff like that, and Flash pretty much gets his name by the CW Flash. So that's pretty cool. So if you're a DC collector, you definitely need this figure. And again, Brandon Routh was a great Superman. He looks great in this. He still has that Superman look to him. And you definitely got to get this figure. I pre-ordered mine within like seconds. Now the head sculpt looks pretty frackin' sweet. It looks really good. They did a great job on that. The body looks pretty cool too. I'm not sure if it's the same one they're using for Omni-Man, but it's definitely a big beefy body and looks frackin' great. They did a great job with this one. Not much accessories, but you didn't really need much accessories with this. He pretty much just showed up and kicked some butt. Now that SooSoo Toys has made this Brandon Routh Superman, please, please make the Superman Returns figure. I want to see Brandon Routh in the classic Superman Returns outfit. Again, these are all canon because DC explained, you know, pretty much the multiverse, kind of like Marvel, that these characters all exist. And Hot Toys has made these figures before, way back in the day of like MMS 14. And then you had like an MMS 50, which was like a Clark to Superman figure. And just, no, I can't spend the money on these. I just can't do it. The look isn't quite there. This was Hot Toys pretty much around when they first started, because we're on like what, MMS 600 or something crazy now, and this was 14 and 50. So I just can't spend that money on older figures that just don't look that great. So we really, really, really need an updated version of Superman Returns. Give us all the freaking Superman figures you can. I love the outfit based off the Kingdom Come series. Check out that by Alex Ross. It was really fracking cool series back in the day. I haven't read it in years, but this makes me want to go back and check that out. The Arrowverse series was pretty cool. It was a little silly sometimes how they end things. It's like they got this big story going. They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you're like, yes. Then all of a sudden they end it. It's kind of like, what? Wait a minute. Hang on a second now. And even Tom Welling was in there too. So SooSoo Toys, give us a Tom Welling Superman. I've seen so many custom heads out there, but nothing quite nails it. I want that frickin' Tom Welling Superman. I really want that. I loved Smallville. And unfortunately, when Tom Welling did show up in the CW crossover series, he was a depowered Superman. I think they really could have done something different there and gave him his frickin' powers. I really wanted to see Tom Welling in the suit. In the series, he didn't wear the suit at all except for the last 2 seconds, and that was all CGI. I'll also take a Superman and Lois series, Tyler Hoechlin. He's a great looking Superman also. He is also a canon character in the DC EU now, so that's frickin' sweet. So give us more and more Supermans. I'll take them all. I would love to have more Supermans in my collection. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next video.